Oh, I should probably what?
You know.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sound effect, unfortunately.
No, that comes later.
That later.
Oh, you said it. Oh!
Sounds like he's doing it right now.
Yeah, that's the sound I make when it happens.
Look how much it spiked. You guys are gonna hate having to edit this.
Hey, whoever's editing this. It's okay, I level all the audio.
Cue in advance.
You're welcome in advance.
What do you think the
can I
worst
say
sound?
Except delete.
Oh my
this?
god, them again.
Oh my god, this is like the third time we've seen this company this week.
They made Crash Nitro Kart.
Oh, I know who Vicarious Visions is.
Is that what that... No, not them.
No, the last one was Vicarious Visions 2. It was just like a sub company.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, they also made X-Men Apocalypse.
Probably as part of the same Marvel deal.
I don't remember this. Hey guys, welcome to Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2.
This one was my choice.
Did we play 3 maybe, Dan?
3 was on the Switch.
3 was on the Switch, yeah.
Oh.
We
It
did
came-
play that.
Came decades later.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, otherwise we would have played 1. God, this menu. I remember this menu.
I mean, yeah.
Story.
For context of the crowd, I guess they
Yes.
wanted to do 1. I said 2 because I'm the one that's. Might as well do casual because we'll be talking through the whole thing.
Fair point.
That is a fair argument.
And I do remember that it might have just been because the last time I played this I was like 11 years old. But I do remember the game being kind of hard.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I might have also just been 11 and had no idea what I was doing. So take what I say with a grain of salt.
That is-
I haven't picked up this game since I was like that young.
Who's that?
Oh, he's like
Batman.
He's like a he's like a bug man.
Yo, is that fucking Mr. Fantastic?
Yo,
It's Slim Waist McGee.
Is that Slim Shady?
is that Yellow Man?
It's the Barracuda.
The Barracuda.
Yo, is that fucking Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine?
Oh my
TM.
god. Oh, it froze.
Whoa, is that a fucking frozen crashed game?
That hurt.
But it worked. No pain, no gain, my boy.
This is really funny because even though it has been like 12 years since I picked up this game, I remember this intro distinctly.
Oh. And
Is that Fury?
Oh, yeah.
Was this that old?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Back when Nick Fury looked like this.
Yeah.
When Nick Fury was white.
Yeah.
For non-comic book people out there, back in like the 90s and into the early 2000s,
Literally
Nick
until
Fury was white.
Yeah,
And then in the Ultimates universe, which is like an alternate comic verse where they could kind of do whatever they wanted, they decided to make a new Nick Fury off of the original white guy's long lost son, who became the African American Nick Fury we all know. But then in the Ultimates universe, he got so popular that they decided to just put him across both comic universes
Oh, nice.
by like the mid 2000s, because it was also prepping for Samuel L. Jackson to premiere as him in live action at the end of the first Iron Man movie in 2008.
I want to be Spider-Man.
There's a Nick Fury movie starring David Hasselhoff
Oh, that's cool.
from
can
like
you
the
guys
early 90s.
Can we
join?
Oh,
Yep.
Oh,
I
sick.
pressed a button.
What did you press?
I pressed start.
Oh, yeah, I'm Spider-Man.
Let's
I'm
see.
Spider-Man.
I want to be.
Oh, I'm
How do you switch
America.
characters?
Where the fuck is Captain America in this screen? Oh, I'm over just punching the corner.
Yeah.
I like never use Xbox controllers, so excuse my slowness
there we
for
go.
a second here.
Now I'm Wolverine. I can die happy now. I think who's your favorite Marvel character? Veras, I know your answer already.
Yeah.
For context, it's Spider-Man.
No, I figured.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And honestly, I may have to say the same.
That's fair.
I know that's like a basic bitch ass answer, but like,
but it's also a basic
Spider-Man
answer
has
for
some
a
of
good
like
reason.
the best. You want me to get hyper specific? Because
Do you have an uber specific answer?
Okay, Joey, you want a real answer?
Yeah, exactly. That's the meme I was going for. Thank you.
Yeah. I know those guys.
The real answer specifically is I like the Superior Spider-Man, which was a
Oh,
comic
okay.
run from the mid 2010s, I believe, was the first time they did it, where Peter Parker had died.
Yep.
Oh,
But
yeah.
his body was taken over by the brain of Doc Ock,
Yup.
and then who was haunted by Peter's ghost. As Peter
Was he
just had-
haunted?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Peter,
that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he was haunted by Peter's ghost, who had to sit there and watch as Doc Ock completely tarnished Spider-Man's name
That's right.
by acting a villain.
That is cool. I knew that he did that. I just didn't know Peter was
Yeah.
actually haunting him. That's fucked.
Yeah, no, I love the Superior Spider-Man. So yeah, the answer is Spider-Man. The more uber-specific answer is specifically Superior Spider-Man.
All right, that's totally understandable.
I
Although, oh,
No,
you go, Veras.
Sorry, no, I was just
Yeah.
gonna say, I like. For me, it's kind of a similar situation, right? Where it's just like, oh, I like Spider-Man. It's like, oh, well, get specific, or it's like, oh, okay, well, like I prefer like Miles Morales.
I do love Miles Morales.
He is
I
very good.
adore Miles Morales.
I also have a huge soft spot for Spider-Gwen.
Ooh, that's a good one
I
too.
love Spider-Gwen so much. It's not even funny. I
You
wish
can
they
fucking
used,
web
I wish
swing?
they used her character more, and yes, I can.
They do in the comics now.
Okay, good. I'm
The-
so because they brought her over to like main universe or something.
They
right?
did, yeah.
Good because I love.
She
her
was in her
character.
own universe until into the comic version of Into the Spider-Verse,
Yeah.
where they had her join the regular 616 continuity.
Okay, good.
Shit, yeah.
There's also a lot of rumors that in a future Spider-Man movie they might have Emma Stone be playing a live-action version of her,
Well, that'd be fun.
That'd
because
be
she
very
played
cool.
Gwen Stacy in the
No,
Amazing Spider-Man
that I
movies.
remember. Yeah.
I was saying that more for the crowd than you.
Oh, okay, fair.
That is.
I'm sure most people would remember that, but I don't know.
I'm not
I don't know
talking
our
to you.
audience.
I'm talking
fair.
to the audience.
Yeah. I'm
talking to you, viewer.
For context, my favorite character in Marvel is Wolverine.
I figured you were
Yeah,
going to
Yeah.
answer.
I mean,
I
mine.
figured you were going to answer at some point.
Yeah, yeah, because I just want it known. Because, you know, I guess Wolverine is also technically a kind of a basic bitch answer, but not as basic bitch as Spider-Man.
I was going to say Spider-Man's definitely the more mainstream answer.
Yeah,
But
Wolverine
Veras
was like
and I
this-
both had very uber-specific subsections of Spider-Man that are not so mainstream.
Sure.
That is true. For me,
Other
it-
than maybe Veras is starting to get mainstream, but it never used to be.
I mean, it's funny because I think like, oh, who's like basic picks for Marvel? It's like, oh, it's Spider-Man, the Hulk,
Yeah.
Captain
Well,
America,
'cause-
Iron Man.
Because I also like Mr. Fantastic a lot.
Ooh.
Oh, he is very good.
And I also like the only reason why I started liking this character was because the movie that just came out was Shang-Chi. I really liked his movie a lot.
I did like Shang-Chi way more than I thought I would. I don't even know where I am. There I am.
And
Oh,
then
shit.
I like Hawkeye. Hawkeye's fun. But I like
Hawkeye's pretty
Kate
cool.
Bishop.
I was going to say, I don't really like Hawkeye, the character, but I like Kate Bishop a lot.
I like Kate Bishop a lot.
She is.
Haley Steinfeld was the perfect choice for her.
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah, no, and also like, because like it's funny that because you were saying it earlier. It's like because like Miles and Gwen are starting to become more mainstream now,
Yeah.
which I think is a good thing.
They had both been around for years.
Yeah,
before
no.
Into the Spider-Verse came out.
Definitely, but like
Yeah.
Oops.
I'm kind of glad they're becoming more
Oh
mainstream
yeah, because that
like
means we get more media of them.
yeah, and honestly, like I find their characters like way more interesting, just as like stories as opposed to like Peter.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
So-
there's more
100%.
going for them.
Like I still love Peter, but like they're just like they're so much more interesting and
Oh, yeah.
in depth.
I think almost all of the Spider-Man variants are more interesting than the Milquetoast Peter.
To be fair, you got to have that basic start to make like
make a-
develop off
Yeah.
of it and
Oh, yeah.
make different versions. So
Ow.
I love that Penny Parker became.
She's
like
fun.
I love Penny Parker. Did you know she was created by Gerard Way?
Yes, I
of
did.
My Chemical Romance.
you told me that actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, actually, I didn't know this.
Yeah, Penny Parker was created by Gerard Way.
What? Did he write it or
Uh-huh.
what?
Did he write Spider-Verse?
Yeah, he wrote issues of Spider-Verse.
Oh, okay.
Like 2 or 3 issues of
Oh.
Spider-Verse.
Oh, that's cool.
So, before he was the singer of My Chemical Romance, Dan, he was a comic book writer.
I didn't know that.
He was interning for Grant Morrison, the famed comic book writer, at the time that he witnessed 9/11 on the ferry that caused him to create My Chemical Romance.
oh
Like,
shit! What is happening?
it's back to 9/11 again.
Yeah.
it's-
Hold on. What are me and Cap doing here?
We just can't avoid talking about it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, he was interning under Grant Morrison. He was always he wanted to be a comic writer until he was inspired to do music. Have you ever read The Umbrella Academy?
Wait, he wrote The Umbrella Academy?
Yeah.
Dan
What
watched the
rock
Umbrella-
have you lived under?
All of them.
A very comfortable one.
Yes, for sure.
Dan watched Umbrella Academy.
I did.
Yeah, he wrote the comic book and he
That's
produced the
fucking
TV
incredible.
show.
That's fucking incredible.
He does 3 songs for it.
I didn't know that.
That's not really Dan's thing.
I'm stupid. Like, leave me alone.
Him and Ray Toro, the rhythm guitarist for My Chemical Romance, did "Happy Together," a cover of "Happy Together" for
So happy.
Umbrella Academy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but he wrote the original comics. Those comics are fucking rad.
Oh, I believe it.
We can do fusion attacks.
As the show was really good too. Don't get me wrong, but the comics are way better, which is generally the case.
Oh, generally, yeah, but watching the show by itself, I'm like, that's not bad.
They did a really good job casting the show. I like that the most.
Yeah. Oh, it's time to fight
Is this
Doom.
the Shocker?
Oh, no, that's Shocker.
That's Electro.
So-
What a
Sorry.
shocker!
Yeah.
Oh,
It is Electro.
I don't know why they have 2 electricity-based supervillains. Oh no, Shocker isn't Shocker like shock waves?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
He does like pulse.
Also,
pulses.
Doctor Doom is also electricity based.
Is he?
It
Yeah.
depends on what version of Doctor Doom you're Wow, we took him down as fast as we.
Was that?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
we took him
depends on
down
that it?
fucking quick. Yeah.
What type of Doctor Doom you're talking about? or,
Use
like, what
Spider-Man,
what
Wolverine, or
continuity.
to target Electro. Wait, why did?
Because
Nick Fury can't do it?
I don't know how those moves work. Because they're like combo moves, but I don't get it.
I can't control me.
No, I know I'm controlling you, but I can't control either one of us. Where?
Oh my god, where the fuck are we going? This is absurd.
This is a lot more complicated than I remember. But then
Yeah.
again, I was playing this by myself back in the day, so I might have not have realized just how chaotic co-op was.
Why doesn't this feel? What am I thinking of? Why doesn't this feel familiar at
The
all?
first one, probably.
No.
Like the original Ultimate Alliance.
No,
It
I
could
don't-
also be that you
Although
didn't
the
play it as
original-
often as like
yeah.
we did.
The original Ultimate Alliance was also very similar to this.
Oh, I think I'm thinking of Rise of the Imperfects.
Oh, yeah. That was
Oh
like a fighting
yeah,
game.
yeah, and everything's like dark and shit.
Yeah, but it was still like Nicktoons Unite.
Yeah, I think Rise of the Imperfects
Yeah, I think you're
did play
thinking
like
Rise of the
that.
Imperfects.
What is the like? What's the title for that?
Marvel Nemesis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Marvel Nemesis, Rise of the Imperfects.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking
Yeah.
of.
They also had like some weird like Marvel picks for some of those characters.
Yeah.
Like characters that I remember some of the names of, but I never knew who they were. Even now.
Yeah, Marvel Nemesis was a huge flop.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah.
An immense flop. Oh, okay. I sucked us into this again.
That's all right. That's partially on me.
Yeah, it's really funny. I just,
Oh, we did it.
I think I just wasn't remembering, or I would have never experienced how chaotic co-op is.
That's
I think
fair.
that's really what this boils down to.
That is fair, yeah.
Yeah, because normally we would have played this by ourselves. I'm assuming.
Oh, I definitely played it by myself.
Yeah.
By the time I was old enough to be caring about games like this, I was the only one playing games in my household on a regular basis.
I wasn't, but I know for a fact by the time I would have gotten this game, I know Veras wouldn't have given a shit about it.
Nah, not really.
Yeah, no, you would have been more interested in like. I think at the time you were more interested in like
Doritos Crash Course.
Doritos Crash Course for one.
Yeah.
And that's when you started diving into games like from the older systems where you just didn't play before.
Yeah, that's true.
I remember I got this game from a GameStop on clearance for the PS2 for like dirt cheap just because I saw Spider-Man and was like, yeah, Spider-Man.
Well, that,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was the marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I got it because I was like, "Yay, Spider-Man!"
Because wasn't he like not in the first game?
No, he was in the first.
No,
one.
he's in.
Oh,
In
he
fact, the
was.
cover is almost identical between
Oh.
both of them because they
Yeah.
both have Spider-Man as the main
Oh.
Yeah.
main forefront.
The difference is the characters surrounding him because the
Yeah.
first one has Ghost Rider, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the first one has a
wow.
couple of different characters that didn't make it in either of the other ones.
Yeah.
Back.
Wizard.
Wizard? What a creative name. The Tinkerer.
Oh yeah, I know the
I
Tinkerer.
do love the Tinkerer. What if his name was the Tinkler? No,
That'd not be so funny.
that would be so funny.
That'd
Would
be
that
so
not be
funny.
hilarious?
I would lol. You know, this is something that I miss about like Marvel shit, like old Marvel shit.
They used
Is-
to just throw in whoever the fuck they wanted
They
to.
threw in
It was
whoever
great.
fit.
Yeah.
They didn't try to mishmash like characters that you would know and love. They just threw in whoever would fit. And it worked.
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
also before the days of the MCU, so there was no like incentive to put certain characters in.
That's true. And it made it beautiful.
I love that no one wants to play Iron Man.
No, fuck Iron Man.
It's just funny.
And I don't think anybody even told me how to switch characters. Or I might
Oh, you
have
use the
by now.
D-pad.
Oh, there
Yeah,
we
now
go.
you're Iron Man.
Yeah, I want to be Iron Man because then I could go like wee.
That is a fair point. I'm playing as Wolverine
excuse
because A, I love Wolverine, and B, he's got a fucking healing factor.
That's fair.
Yeah. And I'm always the kind of guy that runs into a fight and not thinks.
I
and
remember
just
I always
slashes
used to
and
play
shit.
as Deadpool in this game because of that.
That's
Because of the
fair.
healing factor and because I like the swords. The
And
swords
he
were
has,
fun.
and I'm assuming he has guns too, right?
Yeah.
Fun box. Oh, fun box.
Small and square and dark. Fun box. Oh, fun box. Check out these cool fun locks. Yay.
Dance.
Dance. Revolution. Revolution. Overthrow
Oh.
the government. Oh, yes,
Yes,
please.
please. Oh, I fucking love that video. You,
That's so good.
Me, gas station sushi. You, me. What are we having for dinner? Gas station sushi.
Of course. My favorite is always the last line of that, which is, "Uh-oh, looks like the meth's kicking in."
It's so funny.
Fucking love
Woke
it
up,
so much.
did a bump, white out.
Oh, yeah.
Woke up, did another bump, greened
Greened
out, which
out.
I didn't know you could do. Where we
I
going?
thought he said blackout.
Oh, yeah.
Do a bump. White
yeah,
out, which
yeah,
is
that's
not
what
a
it thing
thing I
is.
didn't think you could do. These look like big cigars. These missiles
Oh, yeah,
look
they
like
kinda-
big cigars.
Yeah.
Big cartoonish cigars.
I don't have to worry about where I smoke my stogie. You have to hide from your wife.
Oh, Arnold, you card.
Did
Oh,
you,
Arnold,
Did
you
you know
dick.
that Arnold Schwarzenegger used to have two assistants? One to grab his cigar and one to grab his jacket, and the two would walk as far away from each other as humanly possible. So
Why?
that the jacket would never smell like cigars.
That's hilarious.
Oh, interesting.
Because Arnold Schwarzenegger loved cigars, but he
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
like that his jacket would smell like it.
Does he
That's
still have that?
interesting.
I'm sure he must. This is a story from the 90s or so.
Oh,
One of my professors at school worked with him on a movie and got to witness it firsthand.
That's
Oh, shit.
crazy. That is insane.
That's
He was
awesome.
a language acting coach for Arnold Schwarzenegger and whoever the lead lady was in True Lies.
Oh, yeah.
That movie where Arnold Schwarzenegger is a spy.
Yeah, and he lied to his wife about it,
Yeah.
and then she got involved.
But yeah,
Fucking love that
one of
movie.
my professors in college
wife.
was a speech acting coach for I think it was Israeli language or whatever they were
Oh.
using. Yeah, but he got to be
Yeah.
on set and he got yelled at by James Cameron, who was directing the movie.
I think I remember this story.
Yeah. But yeah, he told me about Arnold Schwarzenegger's two assistants with the
Wow.
jacket and the cigars.
It was real.
It was really,
Well, 'cause
really.
if there's one man who knows his shit, it was Ziad.
That's true.
That man was everywhere. He knew everyone. He used to tell us too about how he lived next to John Malkovich for a really long time and would go out to breakfast with him most mornings.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fun.
shit, that's cool.
Yeah.
There's one of the professors that I had at UML. His name was Puya. He like knew like everybody in the animation industry. It was
Hell yeah.
crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
They put me in a room. A rubber room.
A rubber room with
full of
rats.
Rats make me crazy.
Crazy?
Crazy. I was crazy.
Have you ever
once.
seen
I
that
put a gun
video
in my mouth.
of that group of like
Put a gun
dudes?
in my mouth.
Yeah, that group of dudes like doing the Snow White dwarf thing down the woods, saying that.
No, but that's really
What the
funny.
fuck?
I've seen versions of that.
Yeah,
Not that one.
it was
but
like a
I've seen
trail of like 7 dudes doing like one of these through the woods and going crazy. I was crazy.
Oh,
once.
kind of like the hi ho.
Yeah,
hi
that's
ho.
what I mean, the Snow White
I was
dwarf
crazy
thing.
once.
Yeah,
They
I was
put
crazy.
me in a rubber room. Hi ho.
a rubber room with rats.
Yes.
Hi ho.
Hi ho.
Oh, I forgot.
No
there
problem. I love hair almost as much as I love knowing what the actual plan is.
were. Okay.
What the fuck,
Hey, you, let's quit the jibber jabber and get this done already.
bastard? Nick Fury 1, straight answer 0.
Please choose that.
Oh my god.
You're
Diplomatic.
gonna hurt my feelings.
That is really funny.
That was silly.
I didn't even know that was a thing in this game.
I didn't either.
I completely forgot about that because as a kid I wouldn't have even cared. I would have just chosen the funniest answer.
I just would have hit a button so that I can punch things again.
That's pretty much what I would have done. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was a simple child.
I would have cared very much and made sure I picked the right ones.
You know what? You would.
Yeah.
What a letdown.
You just missed me with the box.
Missed me. Now you gotta kiss me.
Ooh. Miss me. Now you gotta fuck me.
Oh shit. Well, zip.
Zip kerthunk.
if you say,
What is this?
you say so.
Picked up a body upgrade.
You got one more ab.
Only one. We did it. Oh, I'm killing Nick Fury.
We did it. Yeah.
I literally can't hit that turret. I'm close range. Nice web moves.
Thanks,
I was gonna
man.
say, I think you have
Nice
to do
job, webhead.
Thanks.
that. I wonder who voiced Spider-Man in this game.
John.
From accounting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Some objects can be pushed or pulled to accomplish different tasks.
Like lasers. Ow.
We did it.
Wow.
The trio of amazing.
And Captain America.
Yeah. Captain America. Who do you think is like the most like I don't give a shit character in Marvel?
Captain America, I think.
Well,
really
in what
one of them.
sense? Like
In the sense of like, let's say it. Think of like the Avengers, right?
Yeah.
Think of like who's the Avenger that people least care
Hawkeye.
about? Hawkeye.
I've talked to people about this because I used to tell people, yeah, I love Hawkeye, and they're like, you're weirdo. Everybody was like, no one likes Hawkeye. I'm like, I don't like you. Shut up.
Yeah, but that's talking about the movie one specifically. I feel like if we're
Right.
talking in the wider comic space, Captain America really is ignored nowadays.
I guess that's fair.
I mean,
Kinda, yeah.
he's kind of boring.
He had that entire arc of like the Hail Hydra Secret Empire thing. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But that
Sure.
only lasted like a couple months.
His like concept is cool. Like the shield shit is cool, but like I don't know, him as a character is kind of boring.
Is
Well, because he's
whatever.
American patriot that was essentially written in the 40s to be anti-war propaganda. Not propaganda, but
No, it
like,
was propaganda.
Was it propaganda?
Oh, for sure it was.
I guess it would be, wouldn't it?
That's the literal definition.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
You
He
create
just-
posters and media that kids will consume that will influence them to think a certain way. That's propaganda.
you know what?
And when you plaster Captain America punching Hitler in the face on the first issue.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. I would have definitely have bought him as a kid. Like, oh my god, they're punching Hitler.
For sure.
The version of Peggy Carter that we got in What If was really interesting.
Yeah, and then they fucking wasted her in Multiverse of Madness, and I was pissed.
Oh yeah, they just kind of
Oh
like
yeah, that was
Because we got
stupid.
the actual Haley Atwell in a kick-ass looking costume
it was
to
a
be the
very nice
live
costume.
action. Oh, I'm just punching walls over
Yeah,
here.
then she
Oh, I'm
died in
punching
like
nothing.
5
and
seconds.
then she died in 3 seconds. Yeah.
Can I just say how much I fucking hate that scene?
Yeah,
like,
I do too.
so
Wipes
much.
out an entire fucking Avengers team in
I-
3 seconds.
I think I
Yeah,
know.
and all for some bullshit reasons too.
I think I know why.
Why?
Yeah.
What?
My guess is that like Sam Raimi probably didn't even want them in the fucking movie, and then Marvel execs were like, "Well, we got What If going on, so you should probably include some like characters that people would like because it's in a different multiverse." And
I
it's
mean,
like,
honest to
okay.
God, Sam, respectfully, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
No,
you're directing a movie called Multiverse of Madness.
no, I'm not saying Sam wanted it. I'm saying Sam was forced to do it.
No, that's what I mean.
Oh.
Like,
why are you telling him to shut the fuck
he
up?
had a habit of doing that even with Spider-Man 3 because he didn't want to do Venom, so he like purposely fucked up Venom in Spider-Man 3.
Oh,
Because the studio forced him to do Venom. So if the studio forced him to include this extra like side thing for the sake of, he might have just burned through it to get through it.
Oh, possibly.
Like,
I guess I don't actually know, but that's my guess.
I mean, that's a bummer.
But yeah, no, I hated that because that was the premiere of the guy that played Black Bolt in the terrible Inhumans TV show.
Yeah.
But this time he was in the actual correct costume.
Yeah.
And did good, and then he died in 3 seconds.
He died in 3 seconds for a bullshit reason.
Yeah.
It's like, are you kidding me with that shit?
No, I hated that scene.
It's
in
like you're
Multiverse
telling
of
me a
Madness.
guy who was purposely silent his entire life.
Honestly-
Otherwise, if he talks, someone dies.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he loses his mouth and he screams. Fuck you. That's not how that works.
Yeah, honestly, Multiverse of Madness is one of the big reasons I don't watch Marvel movies anymore.
That honestly, that did turn me off. for
That
a
really
long
was
time.
like one of the final straws.
What the
for
fuck
me,
was that?
Where I was finally like, you know what? Maybe I don't want to see these movies anymore.
I don't actively like seek them out anymore. At this
I haven't
point.
watched a single one, I think, since Multiverse of Madness.
I have.
Or did No Way Home come
Yeah.
out after that?
No, I think that was before.
I think it was before.
Dan and I have been keeping up with the Marvel stuff.
Yeah, but we don't go to theaters and buy tickets anymore. We just wait till they're on Disney Plus.
It depends what it is, but usually no, yeah.
Yeah.
Usually
I
just do it at
literally haven't even watched them, not even on Disney Plus, since Multiverse of Madness. I just gave up. I didn't care anymore.
That's
I mean,
totally
that's
fair.
Yeah.
That was like the big final straw for me to be like, you know what, this movie sucked. I think they've lost their touch.
Am
I mean-
really so out of touch?
Like it's really funny because like I didn't even want the giant fan service fest
No,
that
most-
everyone else wanted.
I don't
I
think most
just
people-
wanted a decent movie.
I don't think most people do anymore. I think most people are just like, all right, can we
Well,
stop?
at the time, everyone did.
You
Should have seen all of those internet rumors and stuff going around about this character's going to be in it. This character's going to be
They
in
were probably excited because they were hoping that it was going to be written well.
it. Yeah,
That's probably why.
Fair enough.
And it meant that they were going to use them more. Because that's what that meant, like,
Yeah.
before they fucked everything up and just threw away characters like that.
and then they didn't even have the fucking guts to use John Krasinski in the actual Fantastic Four movie they're making. Like he did such a great job in Multiverse of Madness. Why bother recasting him?
Well, maybe he didn't want to come back.
Yeah, I mean,
That would be my only thing.
Yeah.
He did great. I
actually,
loved
no,
him as Mr. Fantastic.
unless something changed, though, I remember him being super enthusiastic about playing the character.
Oh. Well,
Even after Multiverse of Madness, like when in
Oh.
the press tour and everything, because
Well-
he was super excited that the internet loved him so much.
yeah, no, he did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Literally, sorry, I mean, well, no, and I don't apologize. It was funny.
Oh,
That was me, but it was done really well, and so I was like, no, I would love him as Mr. Fantastic, and then they were like, no, Pedro Pascal. And
I
was
honestly
like,
don't like Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic. He's a great actor. I just don't think he fits that role.
not
Well,
quite.
yes.
I don't
Especially-
honestly think any of them do.
especially now that we've been like spoiled with John Krasinski.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's just like, oh well, like I've just dined on gold soup.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna want to go back to like bronze slop anymore.
Oh yeah. Honestly, this might be a hot take. I have no
Ooh.
idea. But
Oh, we can pick characters now.
I think the casting for the original Fantastic Four movie in the early 2000s was absolutely pinpoint perfect. Like no notes. They couldn't have done a better job casting those characters in the original movie.
Wait, for which movie?
The original Fantastic Four.
Oh,
In,
yeah,
like,
they fucking
2005.
nailed
They
it.
nailed the casting. They
Wait,
literally
can you
couldn't
play
have
as
done
Mr. Fantastic already?
I don't know if you should be
Yeah.
able to.
Yeah, it looks like most of the Fantastic Four's here already.
This thing.
If we-
Ooh,
Yeah.
Who do you want to be?
I want to be Gambit.
Okay, I'll add him.
I wonder if we'll
You know,
ever
in
get
like
to
2 years. when it
Yeah.
loads.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll ever get to see footage of the Gambit movie
does
starring
ever-
Channing Tatum that never came out.
Oh,
Who
maybe.
does everyone else want to play as?
I mean, I'm good with Wolverine. But if you want to replace Luke Cage with like Mr. Fantastic or something,
Yeah, I want to be. Who the fuck is Iceman?
Iceman's from the X-Men.
he's X-Men.
I've never seen him before.
Bobby something or other.
Hill.
Bobby some
It's Bobby for sure. I just don't remember his last name.
Hill.
Yeah.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Clouds? 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 I love that. Is no one going to acknowledge that the team just like magically changed?
No, it's because Wolverine and Spider-Man left.
Yeah.
Well, they went to a different area here.
They called for backup.
All right, here's our
I'm gonna
team.
switch to Mr. Fantastic.
They call me Mr. Fantastic. Call me Bombastic.
Mr. Bombastic, very
Very
fantastic.
fantastic. I smell like
But yeah,
a cheese stick.
there's rumors that Channing Tatum's
Didn't say that.
Channing
I did.
Tatum's Gambit will be in Deadpool and Wolverine.
say that.
Oh,
The
interesting.
version on screen that we never got to see because the movie never formulated that well. They filmed it and then trashed it.
Oh, dang.
That stinks.
Honestly, Channing Tatum would have been a horrible Gambit anyway.
Oh, okay.
He's not French. I mean, neither was the guy I think that played him in the original X-Men movies. but
Is
at least-
Gambit French? I genuinely
Yeah,
don't know.
Gambit is French.
Okay.
Actually, he might be some made-up country in Marvel. Like, he might have been from like one of those fake cities, but
Super
Paris.
but he
Super France.
his accent and his way of doing things is French.
Okay.
I guess I don't consume
Uh,
enough X-Men with Gambit in it to
It's
know.
funny that I don't like the X-Men that much, but I love Gambit.
That is totally fair. That is
I just
totally
love
fair.
his character.
I mean, he's cool as shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think Channing Tatum would have done a good job. I think they should have just went with the guy who played him in the original X-Men movies because he did a really, really good job.
He was really good.
Maybe they'll rectify that. But
Oh
I
no,
doubt
the
it.
the guy that played him in the original X-Men movies would never come back and play him again. I'm sure, even if they gave him the biggest paycheck. He said he
probably
hated
not.
filming those movies, and that's why he didn't want to come back.
That's completely
Yeah.
fair. Did you see like Ryan Reynolds like hidden video about the movie?
I did. I didn't watch it yet, but I saw that it happened.
Hidden
Yeah.
video. What are you?
Yeah, he was standing
Somewhere-
in like a voice actor's booth.
So in the latest trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine, there's a scene where Deadpool is like walking through rubble, and in the background there's a QR code.
Yeah, that's
But
on for like a second.
if you scanned it, they went to this video of Ryan Reynolds in a voice actor's booth
Okay.
talking about the movie.
Yeah, he's talking about like it was basically like a "Don't hate me" after this movie, basically.
Okay. Interesting.
He's like preemptively apologizing for it.
He's preemptively apologizing for a movie he hasn't made yet.
No,
Well, it
no,
comes
it's
out in
done.
like 2 months.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Well,
done.
then a movie that's not out yet.
But but I was like,
Why is he apologizing for? What did he do?
I'm sure he's just joking on like the idea that all the Marvel movies have gotten terrible reviews for the last
Yeah.
couple of years.
Oh, so he's just like, I apologize in advance.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've made a grave error in this thing that I haven't released yet.
He said it very like fast and very corporate-y though, so it like sounded. It was like it wasn't really like it wasn't him being like, "I'm sorry, the movie sucks." It was like, "Oh, this movie is like owned by Disney and like the things that like they want us to do this and this and this and blah 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 and like make sure to remember that this and this and this and this and that we don't and blah 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 and, like covering his ass."
Oh, yeah.
It's really funny because I
hilarious.
almost guarantee Disney didn't know about that
Yeah, probably not.
until it actually happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I like saw the frame where the QR code appears, and I wouldn't have fucking noticed it either.
I only saw it after somebody had already sent me the video.
Right, yeah.
Oh no! What are we gonna do? It's a
Punch.
bunch of the robots.
Our table.
It's broken.
That's the other big rumor is that we're gonna get the grown-up version of X-23 from Logan.
They did
Ooh.
show her in the
And
trailer.
very
technically.
briefly.
Yeah.
How the fuck is that gonna work?
She is grown up now.
Well, okay, but in Logan at least, he fucking died.
Yeah,
but there's
Logan died.
there's infinite-
X-23 didn't die.
Yeah, but there's also infinite multiverses. Remember?
Is Deadpool tapping into the multiverse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Have you
what
not
the
watched
movie-
any of the trailers?
No, actually, I've been trying to keep my spoilers low.
So essentially, he gets.
Well, wait, hold on, pause. Dan doesn't want spoilers.
I mean, I'm just gonna cover what's in the trailer.
Well, Dan, do you want to hear what was in the trailer?
I think knowing that there's multiverse shit is enough.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I would-
No. This is gonna be multiverse again.
Okay, I appreciate your discretion.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I stopped you, is because Dan
Yeah.
doesn't usually like that.
Yeah, because I've had way too many instances of people just walking up to me and be like, "Hey, check out this trailer," and it spoils everything.
Oh, Han Solo dies.
I never got that spoiler actually.
Did you not?
Believe it or not, everyone just kept being like, "I know the spoiler for Star Wars. I'm gonna tell it to you."
I saw the movie too soon for anybody to spoil it because I was there Thursday.
you were lucky.
I was there Thursday night for Force Awakens.
Fuck
I got
yeah.
spoiled that Iron Man dies in Endgame literally the morning I was going to see it.
Yeah, remember Tatiana did it to both of us.
Yup.
That's
Well,
right.
you saw it already.
I had, yeah.
You
I had
saw
seen,
it already.
I had seen it
I was
already.
going to see it that day. I was like, I've been avoiding
I
spoilers.
remember just like an hour before that, I was telling you how I wasn't going to tell you anything because I knew you were seeing it that night.
Yeah, no.
And then Tatiana barges into the room and goes, "Do you know Iron Man dies in Endgame?"
She's like, is it true that Iron Man dies in Endgame? I was like,
Yeah.
all right, thanks, Tati.
Thank you. Really appreciate you. I literally had a fucking.
I ended up seeing Endgame 3 times.
You know
really?
what's
You could tolerate it that many times?
I don't know if tolerate's the right word.
I didn't like it that much.
I didn't either. No, don't get me wrong. I didn't either.
Oh, okay.
I just ended up going 3 times.
Oh, I thought you like willingly
No,
did it, like,
no,
3
no.
times. I was like, why?
I went and saw it in the Thursday night premiere. Didn't
Yeah.
like it that much. I had seen it with my sister and my cousin, and then I think it was like a week later I went to go see it with my mom
Oh, okay.
because my mom wanted to see it, and then
okay?
I
Nicey
saw
baby.
it with one of my friends. I don't remember who. Infinity War, I willingly went to go see
Well,
it like 4
that's-
times in theaters.
that's fine,
because I was
yeah.
obsessed with Infinity War.
Infinity
I mean, that
War
was cool.
good.
Yeah,
But Endgame left much to be desired.
that's an understatement. Endgame single-handedly wrote the death certificate for the rest of the MCU.
It kind of did, yeah.
A little bit,
Because
yeah.
it really showed what they were planning to do next, and I didn't like it.
It happens.
I enjoyed Shang-Chi. That was before Multiverse of Madness,
It
right?
was.
That was, yeah.
'Cause we saw it together.
I love Shang-Chi.
Did we see it together?
Yeah, it was the 3 of us and Nicholas
That's right.
at AMC.
I love that movie.
That was a good
And
movie.
I'm pissed he still hasn't come back yet.
Yeah, he literally has never come back.
Use the fucking characters you established.
Shang-Chi
for
2
sake.
is supposed to be like 2027 or something like that.
Oh, come on. I just
Christ.
want more Shang-Chi.
How do we disable the radio?
He also,
gamers?
the credits music for his movie is like one of my favorite songs of all time now.
That is true. Whenever we're in the car and Veras has the aux, that song always comes up somehow.
Hell yeah.
It's so good.
It is a good song. I'm not saying it's a bad
I really
song.
was surprised at how much I enjoyed Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did because I was like, okay, at this point they're kind of stretching. Like, we're not even in B grade characters anymore. We're like at E grade characters now.
Right.
Yeah, but I think that's at the time also that's what Marvel needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like
You know what character I like that they I don't think they'll ever use again?
what's that?
That, I don't know her name. I forget her name, but it was that lady from What If, from the, like, Native American tribe.
Oh fuck! I don't
shit.
remember what her name is.
I forgot her name.
Was
but
it from
she
What If
was
Season 2? 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't watch Season 2.
She was from season 2. She was dope as fuck.
When I say
was
I didn't
cool.
consume anything after Multiverse of Madness, I mean it. I literally didn't even watch any of the shows or anything like that.
That's totally fair.
Hawkeye was the last show I watched.
You missed Hulk Hogan.
Oh, I did watch She-Hulk. I did watch She-Hulk. That was afterwards. I
No.
forgot. That was after that.
No. What If Season 2, Happy Hogan turned into the Hulk.
Oh, cool.
I call him Hulk Hogan.
I'm sure that was the joke.
It probably
That had
was,
to have
yeah.
been the joke.
He was purple.
Or
He
I'm
looked like
forgetting my timeline of like what shows came out when. So Hawkeye wasn't the last thing I watched. I think it was What If Season 1 was the last thing I
Probably,
watched.
yeah.
Because then She-Hulk was before that, right?
No.
Then She-Hulk must have been the last thing I
She-Hulk
watched.
was, I think, the next show after.
I have a very hot take with that too, and this might invalidate anything else I've said.
What, for
I
She-Hulk?
thought She-Hulk was pretty good. I mean, it might like invalidate my whole opinion on the MCU. I thought She-Hulk was actually kind of good. I enjoyed it.
it had moments.
It was one of those
Had
things where
moments.
I just like shut off my brain and forgot to think for like 6 hours, and then I was like, huh, all right, that was pretty good.
All right.
I liked the idea that the story was going, but I didn't like how they handled the ending.
See, I thought it was
funny?
kind of funny that they turned Kevin Feige into like
A machine.
an AI robot that was purposely pumping out the most optimal entertainment as humanly possible.
Yeah.
Because that's really how the MCU was being viewed by the internet at the time. So I thought it was kind of funny that they were willing to make fun of themselves.
I mean, that's true.
Like I
Yeah,
said, I think
theater.
that's a hot take to say that I enjoyed She-Hulk.
I mean, that's fine. It was like, I didn't hate it, but it was fine.
I mean, granted, that fucking twerk scene is gonna live in my nightmares for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that was-
And
You
I hated every second of that.
Yeah. Because because literally the VFX artists of Marvel decided to fucking unionize all on their own. Mm-hmm. It was crazy.
I remember that.
Do
That
it.
was good
Fucking
for them.
unionize. Do it.
Do it.
And
Do
I
it.
remember She-Hulk had a lot to do about that, actually.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, that was like one of the things that pushed them over the edge.
Yes, it was. Yeah, no,
Understandable.
I thought She-Hulk was fine.
I'm not gonna sit here and say it was good. I just
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
It was fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't mind it.
I think
Here's my hot take.
I think Tatiana, whatever her name was really good as a good choice for She-Hulk.
I agree.
And I
agree with
I
that.
liked the recharacterization of Daredevil.
I didn't get enough of it to have to have a.
I don't know,
They
I'm
just
like-
made him
on that.
closer to the comics.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm like 50-50 on it. Costume wise, I'm like, but
I
like
wasn't-
personality wise, I'm like,
I'm not the best judge of Daredevil, so I'll take your word
The
for
one
it.
thing that will probably bring me back to Marvel in some kind of way will be Born
what the
Again when that comes out at the beginning of next year. The,
Born Again?
The Daredevil show.
Oh yeah.
oh,
Daredevil Born Again.
Okay.
Here's my hot take.
Okay.
I thought Miss Marvel was okay.
I didn't finish it, so I can't have an opinion on that.
Okay.
The first episode was pretty good. I liked the first episode, and then I heard it sucked after that, so I stopped watching.
It was ruined for me the second her powers were established.
I get why they created her powers like that.
I don't agree with it.
They don't match the comics, but
No.
I agree as to, or like I understand where they were going because they wanted to line it up with the whole Captain Marvel and
And to
bring-
make her different from, I think, like Fantastic Four and stuff.
they didn't have the rights to the X-Men yet while they were making Miss Marvel,
Yep.
so they couldn't make her a mutant in the traditional way.
Oh.
That
No,
the-
they had to do a backwards ass
they
thing.
had to do some like weird ass workaround.
Well, they still couldn't just say she was mutated.
Nope.
They just don't call her an X-Men.
No, it was in their contract. Marvel couldn't even use the word mutant in their
Okay, so
shows.
don't say it.
But they did say it.
Well, they were. Did they in
Yeah,
Miss Marvel?
they said it once at the very end. It's just your DNA. It's not it's not in the bangle. You mutated.
Well, that's different. Like
Yeah.
they couldn't call her a mutant.
No,
is
they
what
didn't
I was
say
saying.
they didn't
Yeah.
call her a mutant specifically.
Yeah.
They just
so
said
just
she
say-
mutated.
Yeah,
Just
it
say that
mutated,
she
yeah.
mutated. Don't call her a mutant. Just say she mutated.
Because
or
in
something.
the comic books that this version of her is based off of, she actually gets her powers in the same way the Inhumans do, which is
All the weird.
magic space dust coming from a rock. If anybody watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they did it in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I actually started watching the Eternals at one point and
That movie
figured out
fucking sucked.
that's not a movie; it's a show.
The
it's
Eternals?
also a movie, Dan.
Oh no, no, sorry,
Oh,
I'm
you
thinking of
mean
the Inhumans.
The
Sorry,
Inhumans also sucked.
yeah,
That
the
show
Inhumans was
sucked.
not good.
That show was horrible.
It was just boring. It
they
just
had
got old
fucking
real fast.
$10 for a budget.
It felt like it
and
sometimes.
then forgot to hire a writer.
Yeah, and all the money went towards like hairstylists
Yeah, for Medusa.
for Medusa and
Yeah,
whatever the
and,
fuck her name is.
Lockjaw, paying for the CGI for Lockjaw.
Oh yeah, him too,
You had to pay for Lockjaw, bro. That sucked.
bro. You just gotta find somebody.
Just gotta find somebody who can't move it, dude.
You gotta find that special
I
someone.
like to move it. I like to move it. But yeah, the
Oh wait, no,
Oh.
wrong guy.
the
Wrong way.
Inhumans TV show is fucking awful.
It was boring. I started because I'm like, oh, I like the characters. Maybe the show's okay.
I
Nope.
love the characters of the Inhumans.
Yep.
Like the Inhumans royal family is like such an interesting concept that Marvel came up with.
Absolutely.
And most of it was to get around the use of the X-Men in comic books once they lost the rights.
I see.
That checks out why they work the way they do. How do we get in there? Destroy
Destroy.
reactor shielding.
Okay, I destroyed it.
You.
No, I hit X next to the panel and opened the door.
My bad.
Oh.
My controller
Okay.
is vibrating like fuck. Is yours?
Nope.
No,
No.
mine's just glitched.
Might be
Okay.
glitched. Well, hold on. What if we?
Nope.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
It's been going since we
Yeah.
defeated the electric capacitor.
Oh my god! It's at a constant low rumble. That's so annoying.
No, I love it actually. It feels good.
Do you really?
It feels good in my hands. Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh, it's like that one thing in Metal Gear where it's just like put the controller up to your arm, okay, and it just vibrates. It's like, oh, it feels good.
He did say that.
He did say that. Hey, look, it's Tinker.
Kill Crinkly.
It's Tinkler.
Crinkly.
He's got no neck.
That is the most.
Unassuming fucking.
That was so anti-dramatic.
Yeah.
Nope. It stopped.
Oh, okay. Hot Pockets.
Okay.
I don't know.
You guys want my eraser hot pocket?
Do you guys want my racist hot take?
That's not what I said.
Do y'all want my fentanyl?
Do you guys have any Adderall? The Hat Man took mine.
After 13 pills, the Hat Man does not respect gender pronouns.
What the
Fuck.
fuck? When I take 13 Adderalls, I see the Hat Man. What? Oh, sorry. I thought this was a safe space.
to taste my full rat.
What about his full rat?
I pooped a rat.
Oh, I don't know. You know what's funny? It blows my mind thinking about like comic book supervillains that like have this army of robots that they supposedly built themselves. And I'm like, where's the assembly line?
It's in the lower levels of the factory.
Okay.
Hidden
Is-
underground, nanomachines, quantum.
Because he quantum.
How many more buzzwords do I have to say before you stop questioning me?
Ingenuity.
Synergy.
That's a good one.
Plutonium.
Gamma radiation.
Yes.
Adamantium.
Liquid snake. I don't know.
Ligma.
Like, what's ligma?
Oh. Well,
just-
we're disconnecting it, I guess.
I mean, yes, that is what we're doing.
When is the X button? I don't
That-
do Xbox.
That's
there
fair.
we
X
go.
is square.
Oh,
Yeah.
now let's go break it.
I'm a PlayStation kiddo.
Ha, sucker.
I played PlayStation as a kid and the N64. PlayStation 2 and N64.
That's fair.
Wait a minute. You didn't grow up on the same things I grew up on? That means I'm supposed to respect you less.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the rules of the internet,
can't say
Buster.
that.
I got my first Xbox in like 2017. I bought an Xbox One off of my old manager. That
Oh,
was the-
yeah, I think
that
I
was the
remember that.
first Xbox I ever got in like 2017. No, what the fuck am I saying? 2019.
I'm sorry, this is discount Metal Gear.
Yes.
It was around that same time that Metal Gear Solid would have been big.
I got all the recessive genes. You got all the dominant, ones.
I got the jeans that have shit in them.
My jeans smell like shit.
I got
Because
the
I
shitty
pooped in
jeans.
them.
'Cause
With my dominant jeans.
I pooped your pants.
with my dominant jeans.
Liquid. I'm gonna make a solid in your pants.
I love when we play on casual and can literally just sit here and just spam it.
I forgot we were on casual.
Yeah.
Did you think we were just doing that good?
I don't know.
That we were already on the third boss?
Is this the third boss?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I
yeah,
guess
because
it
we
is,
beat
isn't it?
Shocker. We beat.
And
who
then
else?
Pyro and
Oh yeah, and the wizard.
the
not his
wizard.
name.
Yeah, it was wizard and something else.
Wizard and someone else.
The incinerator. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure. was his
whatever
name.
it was.
Something like that. I don't give a shit.
Incineroar.
Cry all you want. Nothing is gonna unfuck the Thanksgiving turkey.
Eggs. Eggs.
All right, here we go. It's back.
E-double-G-S eggs.
I
My
must-
knowledge of eggs is tremendously
Large.
wide. I've eaten them boiled and eaten them fried. Eggs.
Did we do it?
I must fuck the tree. Fuck the tree.
Fuck the tree. Fuck the tree.
No one asked why. No one asked why. Why?
All our
Your-
food
your
keeps
brain-
blowing up.
Your brain is full of Spain.
My brain's full
You've
of
got
soup.
39 spiders. You've got 39 and a half spiders in your brain.
Fuck.
It sounds like the YouTube poop version of a song.
It is.
Oh.
It's the YouTube poop. How the Grinch how the Grinch saved Hanukkah.
That's silly.
That's so silly. That is silly.
We have to watch it if you guys haven't seen it.
Well, definitely put up a. Oh, how disrespectful.
That's
Wow.
like one of my favorite YouTube videos.
Oh shit! Is that where the Civil War starts?
Yeah.
Nick Fury, he spit on a thing. That's not cool. And then Iron Man's like, I don't give a shit. Spitting is awesome.
And Captain America's like, spitting is disrespectful.
And then Captain America's like, spitters are for quitters.
And then Spider-Man's like, building, Heroes 1, building 0.
Yeah.
If you like, take a break to chat with your teammates.
No, that's okay.
I'm all set.
I forgot that Black Widow's an
Try the new
informant.
sim console for training scenarios.
The simp console? What can you do in the simp chamber?
Goon.
Good. Yeah.
That's it?
You beat me to it.
Damn it. Oh, you can't even like pretend that you're doing anything in there? You just
Yeah, you can
goon?
pretend that you're gooning.
You know what? That's fair. You can pretend you're gooning.
Oh my
That's somehow
God.
sadder than just gooning.
That's so silly.
That's so upsetting.
We've been going for like an hour. Do we want to?
Oh my god, have we already?
yeah, I
Should we
guess
go to-
so.
Christ.
Should we go to the next one?
Yeah, we should probably go to the next game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what are the villains that they're gonna send us to anyway? Let's just check that out first.
President Roosevelt.
Oh, I love his island. Oh shit,
Who's that?
Miss Marvel.
that's Miss
Oh
Marvel.
wait, what? Yeah.
the original Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Lois? What the fuck? Miss
Well,
Marvel in a way
so-
I've never seen? What the fuck?
So what happened was Captain Marvel used to be a DC thing.
Yeah, I know. That I know.
So they had to rebrand their Captain Marvel as Miss Marvel to legally distinctify her.
Yep.
But then once DC gave up and let the rights lapse to Captain Marvel, they picked it back up and were able to rebrand her as Captain Marvel and put a new Miss Marvel in place.
Yep, and they replaced Captain Marvel with Shazam.
With Shazam. Yeah.
Oh.
Shazam only started getting called Shazam in like 2012.
Yeah, I know. It was,
He was Captain Marvel.
I have
for all of that.
I have Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe.
That
They
still
call
has
him
him as
Captain
Captain
Marvel.
Marvel, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was Shazam. He started getting called Shazam at the beginning of the New 52, which
Yeah.
was in like 2011,
Yep, that sounds about right.
which is when they relaunched Miss Marvel as Captain Marvel.
Ah. That's
All
why
right.
she got a movie.
A move?
Well, yeah, that was also why, because they could finally make a movie of her
Yeah.
in
All
her
right.
original form, because they used to have her as Captain Marvel,
Yeah.
which
Oh,
was
yeah.
a Kree captain to be like legally distinct.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, Gooners, thanks for joining us on
If you edged this video, give
Leave
us
a like.
Yeah,
Drop a comment, drop a like,
And you can
drop
drop
a
your
deuce,
load.
and yes.
you can drop your load
And
now.
drop in the comments Gooners for life.
Hell yeah. And that's the life lesson we're going to leave you on today.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.